Welcome to Framework Fortune, and welcome back, Framework Fortune community. Let's get nice and ready here, trade some stocks. So, before we even get into the stocks, lot of movement last night across the indexes, futures, cryptos, everything. Bitcoin getting rejected at 45. Ethereum having a hard rejection off of 3,500. Gold is still in the same place it has been. The Dow Jones NQ, this whole stock market yesterday was blood red all day from what I'm hearing. It has opened up red this morning. Yeah, it's down 2%. Oil is still only at 100. Interestingly, the real estate market is holding around this 425 mark. But nothing, this is one of those days where nothing is moving up. I mean, oil's up 1%. Well, you do have the VIX because of the SPY and everything's dumping so hard. But, none of the sectors are up right now. Or not sectors, but all these different markets. The dollar index has gotten pretty high, but that's, again, people coming in or coming out of all these plays. What's up, Stonks and Chomps? How's it going, Austin? Now, I did hear they did another rate hike or announced another rate hike. Let me see here what's going on in the news before I even, because I want to see what's going on with everything before I even start looking at the stocks. Yeah, bond yields rise ahead of Fed minutes. Let's see. Ten-year Treasury yield pushes above 2.6% as investors brace for the Fed minutes. So did these come out? I don't care about that. There we go, about this 40-year mortgage BS again. Gold holds its ground as Treasury yields jump. Okay, so if that is all happening, gold's holding its ground. It's a good sign for gold and precious metals. Maybe about that time. Let's see. Oil prices rise ahead of new round of Russian sanctions, so that's not done. Yeah. Here we go again with this price gouging. Yeah, market, that's the real question right there. Markets are hankering to find out how the Feds plan to shrink their $9 trillion balance sheet. Yeah, let's find out today how y'all are gonna do that. What's y'all's plan? What's y'all's plan to get out of all of this garbage debt that you've accrued? Now, I was saying yesterday, I was real, not too bullish on this movement where we got rejected. So, this is looking pretty bad. Like I said, we're probably going to come way back down here. But it looks like these Fed minutes are not out yet. Is Powell going... no worries, Lauren. Get better. Don't worry about, you got stitches, everything in your jaw. Austin, yeah, NQ exact, the double top on the upper trend. The whole NQ just looks absolutely horrible. It looks absolutely horrible. And this is not a surprise. This is what I've been talking about. it's not going to be one big all of a sudden stock market crash. That's not how things normally happen, even previous crashes. It's a slow decline, especially this type of market crash where it has been artificially inflated. And it's a slow decline because the feds are trying to keep it held up. They're like this, like, please, please, just stay up a little bit longer, please, please. They're the ones who inflated it, so now they're the ones who are trying to keep it up. But they're struggling hard, and it's going to be real slow until it's not. That's just probably the fact of the matter. But anyway, alright, so we know we're in a red market. I guarantee I clicked the market watch. Yeah, red, red, red. Let's see, what is green, just out of curiosity? Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, surprise there. United Healthcare, Chevron, Exxon, so a couple oil companies up. Just a few. I don't really want to say healthcare because it's just Johnson & Johnson really and Pfizer. All right. Good morning, excuse me. Good morning, Sharima. All right, so we'll keep it eye out while I'm going through here. Or if any of you guys know exactly what time the Fed minutes are coming out, because I don't know at the moment. I'm sure they'll be hitting the market at some time. We'll see what happens. Last time was a little weird. They come out before the market, or before they come out, Jerome Powell with his little speech, the market dropped. And then somehow magically people believed his words and the market come back up. So we'll see if that magically happens again with these Fed minutes. But yeah, if anybody's got the time on that, let me know. Because when that drops, clearly it's going to have some type of effect. Or maybe not. Anyway, alright, let's look through here. LGVN. Let's get rid of these trend lines from yesterday. You are downtrending. But on the daily chart, it's basically still in this channel. I had that breakout yesterday where, we're making a little bit of profit off of it, but looks like it's going to slide on down. SFBM, that's an interesting hour chart. I'll take it off for now. I'm going to take LGV off for now as well. HYMC, the gold company. Ooh, this is an interesting play here, possibly. May not be a fast play. Well, you know what? If gold starts running, it might. Because looking at the daily chart, we are above all EMAs, and we just come back down after that last pop up right to the 10-day with the 200 right below us. So we could see some type of pop, if not today, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to leave HYMC on watch. I'm also going to take all these damn excess space off the thing there. There we go. 225. If it breaks 225 today, we might be able to see a little push out of it. Especially if gold is going to do its thing. Okay. BBLG is that other one. It's not doing too much yet, but it's starting to curl up. No volume on it still. Of course, BTCS, all the crypto plays pulling back because that sharp rejection on Ethereum Hell, though, that looks like garbage. Don't even know what that's on there for. SST was the crazy runner yesterday. I want to see this come back down closer to the 10-day, maybe about 17. And then we could possibly see that become another play. But right at the moment, looking pretty bearish. That looks like trash. DDL has a 3-day uptrend, but let's see, where does it need to break? Needs to break $7. That's a higher float stock, 265, but this candle was almost a dollar move in that, and that's an hour candle. Still, we'll keep that on watch. Let me go through here and see what else we got popping up on the scanners. TUFN looks like this is, yep, they're being acquired. MOBQ partners with a nationwide data provider and programmatic advertising services. That's kind of my under the 200. Don't care about that. TCAT slowly reaching up, and it was a weird looking hour chart. BTAI, that looks crazy. FDA approves sublingual film for schizophrenia. Huh. 27 million shares. So you're telling me you can cure schizophrenia by taking a Listerine tab now? That's interesting. Well, actually, this thing is very, very volatile. 27 million, yeah. This is probably going to be what I trade. CLV, nah. Let's see, what was that play I just looked at? BTAI. The only thing I don't like is below the 200. So if it does start popping, it's probably going to get held up at 24.50, 25. But, you know, a run from 20 up to 25 would be $4. So that's some, there's potential here on this play, even with that 200-day, because it's not really that far away from it. It's FDA approval. Of course, you know, is this a drug that's, I mean, how many people have schizophrenia? So, you know, how much money are they actually going to make off of this? Boy, this thing is really holding up right there at that 2056 area. All right, let me speed through the rest of these in case that thing starts moving. Don't like none of that. ADN. Okay, so it's a penny stock making a agreement with Hyundai, which is a major company, so we can keep that on watch. MFR. That's not got any news, nothing there. Twitter, still, Twitter's, you know, it's not. That's why I was not really concerned about Twitter and Elon Musk, because like, it's moved barely anything. AMC's AMC might wake up with the market dropping down. Top 10% NASDAQ gainers. That's at TUFN. MOBQ. Oh, that was that partnership. I don't like that one. Next. This is some type of natural gas project. A little bit higher float, but we'll keep an eye on it. It is up 23%. Go. They are going to be entering on the S&P Small Cap 600. This a little higher float, but I am going to keep it on watch. That's a possibility. BBAI. See, Tilray, that's a cannabis stock. They had good, again, you know, this is the thing. A lot of these pot stocks, they're getting hardly any attention. But you look, their Q3 revenue growth, 23% year over year. Okay. And HYMC is the only thing pretty much up on metal. A lot of things up on oil. NEXT, that's that liquefied natural gas. Oh yeah, oil is starting to heat back up, it looks like. A lot of green in these oil stocks. So let's pull up. Let's throw up HUSA, INDO, MARPS. We'll keep an eye back again on those oil plays. Nothing really going on in the shipper world. Let's go ahead and check the pot stocks since Tilray is getting a little action. It looks like the majority of the volume, though, is going into oil at the moment. Where's my pot stocks? Yeah, all the pot stocks down other than a few, so Tilray moving, it's not really anything to do with the pot stock sector. Okay. Let's see. You know, the taper rapidly like they did in 2017. Yikes. 2 p.m. it says Washington time. Washington time should. Wow. That's kind of wild. They could not get that right. Okay, HYMC, and HYMC does have a double bottom on the hour right here. HUSA, where are you at? HUSA's right on the 50-day moving average. So this would be a time, if it can hold up, and really just this downtrend break. It's really not getting too much volume, even with oil moving up. INDO though, let's just move that. And not much volume there either. Can't see. PTAI is the one that I'm interested in. But like I said, that PR is not the greatest. It's FDA approval, but for... Did that just pop some more? Alright, let me go into a 15-minute. Let me see some movements here closer. So NEXT... And I don't know if that's going to make a downtrend or not, or an uptrend. I'm going to wait before I even draw that. ADN. This is the Hyundai Motor Company. 77 million in float. Trying to hold 350 right above. This could be a possible play if it breaks 350. Oh, it is over 350 right now. The second. Okay, we'll come back to that. BTAI is right back where it was yesterday. So what was in pre-market low? 1794. This thing's holding. 1987. That little gap up. Got 3 million in volume. $22 is our major resistance area. Yeah, okay. So we may have a play on this. So we got a U-shaped pattern right starting to form. Up to that 22. 'Is there a trend line on this as well? There was a trend line, and it's trying to get back above it again, so it's 22 is the issue. Let me see here. Don't want to... A little double bottom on the 5-minute. Days at 2060. 2060 is that little bottom there. AQ's barely trying to hold up. ADN, this is the Hyundai Motor Company one, still testing up there. This DDL's got a whole bunch of shares. I'm not going to trade that. Then GoGo doesn't look bad either. There's too many plays right now. Same thing though. GoGo needs to break 22 as well. It is a little bit higher float though than BTAI. I'm just going to give this just a little bit more time, but I'm getting close to going on this. Because it keeps slowly just creeping up. Matter of fact, let's see here. This is a short-term uptrend on the 5-minute. Get out of here. I can draw it. Come on, work, thinkorswim. There we go. So, in the short term, this is what we need to see break to continue this momentum. If you see this little channel crack down, then that momentum is going to be done. Got 2 minutes. We actually got a minute on this 15-minute candle to close. I'm going. Starting to get a little bit active here on the time and sells. I'm in at 2080. Let's see if this thing starts getting on up over 21 here, testing that 22. what's that other one? ADN. ADN is another one where I want to kind of take a trade on it. You know what? I'm going to leave ADN alone for now. I'm going to just focus on BTAI. Let's just focus on the one, yeah, up to 2090. So we're getting very close to testing that 21. Alright. I'm ignoring everything else. I think this may be the play. Or at least a good play. Ooh, that was a weird open. We need to see this push up. Because we want to see that. Well, in the 5 minute, that channel's probably still the same. Yeah, that channel's still the same on the 5 minute. Actually, let's watch this 5 minute here. See if we're gonna stay in this upward sloping short-term channel. Yeah, the ADN is still right there at 350. It's not doing much. Here we go with another little push up to 2090. Thinking about adding 5 more maybe. Yeah, I'm adding 5 more. Starting to hit 21 right now. So it brings my average up to 2086. Let's see if we can start popping over it. Don't have any bids yet stacked at 21. So we're getting rejected the first attempt. Come on, get them bids over there. Where are you buyers at? You buyers are fine with 20.99, but not 21. 1 penny higher, y'all don't want to go. Come on. Y'all better stop playing with my emotions. That's what I thought. Should give me that nonsense. So damn penny. So we are getting a little rejection here. There we go. There's another bid stacking. Let's see if these 21s can keep stacking. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Let's see them 21. There we go. Come on. Get that 2110. Get out of here. There we go. Come on up here. Let's get up to that 22. And let's see what's really going to happen. Yeah. There we go. That a girl. That a girl. Let's see. 2150 probably going to be a little resistance. Good evening, Lori Lee. Alright. Still getting rejected there. Just want to see those bids continue to pop back over 21. There we go. Lovely, lovely. And they're stacking. Let's continue to see that. What do we get rejected off of? 21.25? I don't think that's going to be that big of a deal. You know, we hit it once, but I think we'll get through that. As long as we stay above 21, it should be pretty easy. Plus, you can see the buying volume that started coming back in here after all of this sell-off. you just want to play. You just want to play games with me right now. Right here at $21. You want to play games at 21. Okay, bid stacking 21 again. Look at this 15-minute chart, how we're looking there. Yeah, I mean, we're still looking good for this U shape. We just need to stay over 21. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're looking good. That's a nice amount of buying. But I'm going to stay on the 5-minute just because this channel is a lot more clear on the 5-minute. And that's pretty, I mean, for this to be a U-shaped breakout, it's going to have to stay in that channel. Unless it goes ahead and breaks out to the upside of the channel, of course. But we're just riding this little, same as yesterday, just riding a little channel, a little sloping channel of upward momentum. You know, nothing crazy. We're in before the big rip if there's going to be one. Coming up at 21.25 now. Oh, actually, we didn't even get there. We got rejected at 21.17 or 21.19. For some reason, a little bit of selling pressure at 21.20. That candle closed over 21.10. Now we're still okay, so we're still just struggling with 21 at the moment. But still holding bids. Just needs to get off of the bottom of this channel right now. Oh, ADN did finally break up out of that. About a 30-cent run so far. So if he's able to grab that, nice job. I don't like go-go. I'm going to go ahead and say go-go off of my list. There we go. Oh, here we go. Maybe. I said that last time. I'm trying to feel this little wilding out, because this is probably going to be a wild one if it really starts getting big buying volume. And then we go right through 21.30. Bids over 21.25. Don't get held up here. There's no reason for us to slow down here. Let's reach 21.50 at least. Bid's trying to stack 21.25 right now. Well, that was a quick bid to move up to 12.30. We're up to, what did we hit? 12.35. Let me open my time and sells a little bit here so I can see a little bit better. There we go. Right up to 21.50. Over 21.50. Let's go. So, let's see. We're getting held up here. That's not a surprise. We might go on. Oh, we're going right through 21.50, possibly. Yeah, it looks like we might go right through it. 2050's 12 or 21.50 stacking above the bid. All right, there we go. All right, we're going to test 22 right now. Straight up to 22. Can we break 22? Let's go. Let's see that 22 break. There we go. Right through 22. Right out the bat. Let's go. If this is going to be a big U-shaped breakout, then let's have it. I'm ready. Let's start ripping dollars here. Nice increasing buying volume into the breakout point. We're testing 22.25. up over 22, up to 22.40. 22.50, right through 22.50. Let's go. This is the U-shaped breakout we want to see. We want to see big buy and volume continue to come in, bigger than this. Let's see if it starts getting people's attention. It's up 12% on the day, so should start popping up on more people's scanners. If we can't hold 22, I'm going to lock it out. Right back up to 22.50 again. Testing 22.50. Right through 22.50. Here we go. Let's go. Come on. Oh, so close to pushing to 23. Still testing at 22.50. Oh, right through 22.50. Come on. There you go, 22.75. Come on. Let's get going up to, if you can break 23, we should be able to see $25 here. Come on. See that buying volume keep coming in here. Getting close to locking out 5 shares if we continue to struggle right here at this 22.75. I'm going to go ahead and lock out 5 of it. I got 10 left. And let's see if we can break 23. We need to start seeing 22.75 hold the bid. Can it hold the bid? We've not even got there yet. 22.75 is holding up as resistance. And we may be starting to see it push again here. Oh, no, pull back down to 22.50. So we're going to test that 22.50 area. All right, as long as this thing holds up above 22, I am happy as a peach. So I'm just going to put my stop loss in here for this last 10 shares right under 22. In case this thing decides to turn around and go crazy. Oh, hold on a minute now. Hold on. We're starting to push back up at 20.75. Or 22.75. Oh, wait a minute. We just threw a wick up over 22 set. God, man, there's too many numbers. I can't say 4 numbers. All right, just break 23. Just hurry up. You're making me have to talk too much. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put my stop loss in right there under 22 for now. 22. Let's see if 22.50 can hold. I may just lock out as it's starting to. Let me look at this on the 15-minute. And we're already back down to 22. Well, 15 minutes still looks alright. Let's move these lines out of the way. That bottom line we can fix because that is an uptrend. We have confirmed that uptrend so far. Starting to drop below 22. That is resistance, so, you know, we want to see it hold. Or it was resistance, and we want to see it hold as support now. Can 22 hold? We got 30 seconds left on this candle. $22 is trying to hold. But real rocky right now. Real sketchy. NQ looks like it's cracking more. Can we get back over 22? 10 seconds left on this 15-minute candle. Get your little pop on back up there. Come on. If it doesn't get back over 22 in a second, I'm out. Let me see. Where's the bottom? Very close to hopping out here. Let me go back in the 5-minute. Where's the bottom of that candle right there? To both candles. Bottom's 21.82. We're starting to push back over 22, so I'm going to put my stop loss right here. Right under these two little candles. These little wicks. 21.81. 21.78. Right there. And I'm good. I will, regardless, this will be some profit. May not be a lot. But I am not going to give any profit back to this damn market and this damn Federal Reserve. They can't have it. Looks like it may crack. If it does crack below right here, it's going to come back down to 21.29. It still possibly could move, but what I'm getting concerned about is looking at it on the daily chart. Well, we can, So it bounced off of the 50 earlier. Strong bounce, but we're still running in this 22 area pretty hard. Oh well, we'll see. Whatever. I don't care at this point. Because my stop loss is in. There we go. So I'm out. So small little win there at $18. Continuing to get small wins this week. Green 3 days in a row, but just barely green. None of these plays will rip. With volume like that coming back in, this is definitely one I think to keep an eye on all day. But a lot of indecision. And we are below the 200. So keep that in mind. And the PR is not that amazing. Again, a Listerine tab for schizophrenia. The FDA approval could bring in a lot of hype, but just be wary that it's not that great of PR, really. Okay. Let me catch up with some of your comments real quick. Rig, you're still looking at rig. Keep an eye on. Yeah, definitely keep an eye on rig as oil is coming back up, it seems. Good morning, One Life. What's up, GD? Thank you, Austin. There's 2160. You might get stopped out here. You got to remember the volatility. This is a 5-minute chart, so this is about 30 minutes that we've moved about $3, and that was on little buying volume, and then we finally got some more in here. But again, just be cautious with this whole market like this. And then it did not break this downtrend. That's another thing. We had that U shape up, but got smashed at the downtrend. And so if it doesn't, at this point, I mean, to make it as easy as possible, all you gotta do, draw you a channel, just like on the way up. Direction has changed. We're starting to go down. So, until it can break up out of this channel, it's not going to have a direction change. It could just go right back down it. See, it's already kind of testing it right now. So, we may see it curl back up and try to test 2250 again. But, from if you got in back here down at 2080, somewhere around there, kind of that same area, you're still up like $1 in profit right now. So you got room. I just didn't want to take another. I just didn't want another $3 win today. Like Monday, I think was what, $6 or $9 in profit, and then yesterday was $2 or $3. So I'm trying to build my profits a little bit more than $2 and $3 at a time. That market would cooperate. So today being 18, so I mean 3 days and only being up like $25. I am green. It's nice. It's better than being red. I'm 3 for 4 out of my trades this week, so I have a great win rate so far. Just not getting the big profits. Of course, I'm taking small shares too. So that's part of it. Small share size to minimize risk during all this choppiness. Got stopped out but took profits north of 2250. Nice job. All right, I see One Life and Daniel B, or at least Daniel B is in here trying to troll about cryptos because they had a pullback. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not even going to argue about that or even get into that. All I'm going to do is simply this is the NASDAQ. This is Ethereum. This is Ethereum's pullback. Here, let me draw it out. Let's draw it out. I want to make this nice and clear, so we don't have to spend much time on this. Ethereum's pullback. The stock. Hold on, my mouse doesn't. Hold on, I need more mouse pad room. I'm not even joking. Okay, there we go. There's the stock market pullback. All right, now let's get back to trading and talking real stuff. Thank you. Okay, anyway, so that's still kind of holding in that downward trend. ADN, where did you get up to? Is that all you did? ADN just had a little 30-cent pop. See, that's what I'm talking about. Just nothing is getting huge rips while the market is holding on to a cliff right down here. This 14,500 area is holding as resistance. So if the NQ cannot pop back over that, we're going to see it continue to drop. Oh, wow. Oil just, wow, what happened there? Oil was looking bullish and all of a sudden just dumped. Dumping a couple of dollars. Let me go into a higher time frame. Let me get off this 5 minute because that may be distorting my view. There we go. Yeah, still though, it dropping under 100. That's a little unexpected. Gold's just still going sideways. So European stocks fell as well. Commodities may face pressure from demand slowdown. Interesting. Why would commodities be going down? I don't believe it. I don't trust it. I don't believe it. Not listening to none of this nonsense. All right. I am going to take a quick little break here, and we'll give the stream about 30 more minutes. We'll take a look at see if there's anything else that could be possible plays, and if anybody has any questions or any topics or something you want me to cover, go ahead and throw that in the chat, and I'll be right back in just a few. All right. So, that BTAI is still looking decent here. I mean, as long as it's holding above, 21 and trying to test 22, looks like it's going to maybe hold, well, 30 minutes on this hour chart. Again, does have that downtrend. Let's see. NEXT, that gave up. ADN. It's almost doubled in price, so that is quite a big movement for a $2 stock. See it? Okay, so that's where it's getting held up at that 380 area. Interestingly enough, after $4, well, from $4 to $5, there's quite a bit of congestion. I don't know. I don't know if the NQ looking the way it is. Yeah, because the NQ looks like it's about to drop some more. Let's see. Fed rate hikes, balance sheet unwind won't be so aggressive. How do you know? Okay. All right, let's read this. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun to poke holes in. So, the Federal Reserve wants to raise interest rates and unwind its balance sheet in a way that is not so aggressive that it pushes the U.S. economy into recession. I would argue we're pretty damn much there. But this is the Federal Reserve basically admitting, because in a way, and we'll see what they say, this isn't from them, this is from MW, whatever that is. But in a way, we'll find out what that way is. Because, like I've been saying, you raise interest rates this late in inflation and everything else, you're going to crash the stock market. Which, with the one little interest rate hike we've had so far, the market's been just dying. So, we'll see what this second one does. Where'd that go? I wasn't done reading this nonsense. Alright. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, God. Oh, man, this gets better. This gets better. The Fed is committed to both methodical rate hikes and shrinking its balance sheet, Harker said in a virtual discussion. These two separate tools will slow down economic growth. So, so they don't want to push the U.S. economy into a recession, but those tools will slow down economic growth. But at the same time, they want to thread the needle, whatever that means in their nonsense economic terms. I know what thread the needle means normally, but I don't even know what to try to talk about. And maintain a healthy economy. So I need to understand, if somebody can explain to me how slowing down economic growth is a healthy economy. I mean, I don't get that. I really need somebody to explain that to me. I really don't understand. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Let's see. People still need jobs. People still need a good economy. Yeah, because it's such a great economy right now. Good news is that the economy is very healthy. How you guys feel about the economy? Does it feel healthy? Okay. Let's see what else we got here. The central bank has some time to raise interest rates to what it considers neutral. Ah, neutral interest rates. Okay. And then here we go again. The Fed has to weigh the risk of moving too fast and causing economic slowdown. Now, hold on. You said you didn't want to change, you didn't want to have economic slowdown, but you wanted to slow down economic growth. Oh, Jesus. And here's the complete BS. I don't see fuel prices going away quickly. This is an incredible tragedy we're seeing unfolding in Ukraine. Fuel oil's been going up way before Ukraine, Russia. So try again. U.S. producers will ramp up oil production, but this takes time. That's what I was saying. It's not. Yeah, exactly. You can't just flip a switch on. You can flip the switch to turn off all the oil production, but you can't just flip a switch to turn it right back on. Energy prices will continue to have an impact on inflation numbers. No, you guys printing money is going to continue to have an impact on inflation numbers. He's acutely concerned with the high inflation rate. Inflation is running far too high. Oh my God. All right. Okay. All right. I don't even need to hear the Fed minutes today, because that's, I mean, if I can't even get through this one, I mean, am I crazy? You guys let me know. Am I crazy? I know I'm crazy, but there's so much contradictory nonsense in this dude's statements. Okay. Anyway. You got one share left of BTAI. Hey, there it is. Popping back up. Very nice. So saying could still continue to be a play. So over 22.50. Well, it looks like it may try to test 23 here again in just a second. Moving pretty fast. It might blow right through 23 here. Yep, right through 23 up 23.30. All right, getting a little bit of struggle there, but that initial pop through, good sign of strength. It's really struggling there again, though. Yeah, 23.50 is the top of this hour candle and the top of this body of this hour candle. So that's why it's getting held up at 23.50. It's getting close to the 200 day as well. What's that top little 23.50 also straight across here. Some more resistance. I actually might have been a little bit wrong. Well, no, it did need to break 22, but 23 is seeming like maybe it was more of the main resistance, because it is struggling a lot harder with, well, it's stacking at 23 there. Well, you don't really. The fight, like, I mean, it's just the 5 minutes, so it's not really that big of a deal. I was in the 5 minute just for that that little short channel right there. But then we had that breakout, and it's continuing to move up here. Right, you're gonna see 24 here in just a second. Little resistance at 23.75. But right through that, well, no, it's getting out up there a little bit. $23.50 continues to hold. Bids are trying to start stacking at 23.75. There you go, up to 23.90. 24 testing it. Looks like it's gonna try to get it. So very nice run, even with everything else going on. This play is still running, so this has been a very nice trade. Good job to everybody who made some profits on this. You know, especially if you hung in there a little bit longer than I did and you're still getting profits off this thing, because it's really starting to move. Oh, okay. But we are running dead into the 200 right now. 24.50 is going to be very strong. And 25. 24.50 to 25 should be very strong resistance. If it just blows right through that, then hey, well, right there through 24.50, gave it a little push. It is still getting held up there. Yeah. Hey, don't worry about it, Austin. You got it in there, man. You got the profit. That's all that matters, man. That's the golden rule. Doesn't matter how you get there as long as you get to the finish line. But very nice play. Nothing else really moving that I see. Well, actually, ADN is still holding up. So that one may not be done either. You simply could just do the same thing as the other play. Just draw your uptrend. Draw your top channel. And then just play that sloping channel. And if it cracks below, you get out. And if it doesn't crack below, you just ride that bad boy up until it hits a resistance area that you want to sell at. But remember, this is way up, way high up. So the big difference between this play and why I wasn't as ready to hop in this one is because of how high it was already up versus BTAI, which had gapped up early in pre-market but sold completely back off and was just back where it was yesterday. Actually, it got below where it was yesterday in the whole previous few days. And so that's the difference, buying towards a support area instead of buying into that upward momentum after a huge rip, like this one had. This could still rip, but not that likely. I mean, even if it does, maybe up to 5. But I'd say it probably would get stopped at 450 if it does break out again. But, the breakout right here is right at 4. Yeah, another 50 cent leg up. Well, I don't know. This thing's been going straight up. but you have a lot more. You have a lot more room to drop. I gotta forget. I think of something to have a draw or anything. You have a lot more room. What are you doing? I'm trying to draw things here, thinkorswim. To go down back to those previous prices versus BTAI having very little room to go down from this point. I mean, it's only on good news it went from like there to there. That's about as far as it had to go down when it had all this room to the upside. So those are the setups that I want to be in. I want to be in the setups where there's little downside and a lot bigger upside. Not the opposite where you have a lot of room to the downside. It is possible it could have some more room to the upside, but you're risking. And with a stop loss right under this channel, you're probably not going to be risking that much. But think of it like gravity, right? If this is a tree that's leaning, this is the tree, it sprouted up, it's been a healthy tree, and then the wind's starting to blow on it. That's that selling pressure. It's pushing that tree over. It's bending it over, bending it over, bending it over. And if the wind hits hard enough, tornado or hurricane of selling, your tree's going to fall over and die. So if I'm climbing a tree, I don't want to be up here. That metaphor just went way off the rails. Let me stop with the climbing the tree thing. Okay. But anyway, this tree could be a big old tree that could fall over and die. Whereas BTAI, was a little seed. It was a little seed still on the ground. The wind blew it and just kind of blew the seed around. Maybe rolled down a hill a little bit. And then the tree started growing. And it's still a little tree right now. Could get into a big tree. But in any case, you're way better off in a smaller tree trying to get that tree to grow than a full-grown tree, if that makes sense. Let's see. Who y'all talking about won't be dead? Oh, Tim Armstrong. I don't know who Tim Armstrong is, unfortunately. As I've said a lot, I'm not that big into the art sector of investing and all of that. Especially the art NFT sector. That's really funny. Alright. ADN's trying to go. Got another downtrend. Possible direction change if it does not break over that downtrend. Let's see, anything else going on? Nope, nothing there. SND, what is that? It looks like trash anyway. Yeah, okay. Basically all I'm seeing is ADN and BTAI for today. We'll see what happens, after this Fed rate hike or whatever their minutes is going to announce. But reading everything leading up to it, I don't think it's going to, it's not going to be anything amazing that should shoot the stock market up. I mean, you hear what they're saying, and they're just talking crazy. They don't even know what they're saying. So, God, this has got The NQ has a long ways to go to get back up to the downtrend. This is a short-term downtrend too. This is a 15-minute chart, so it's from yesterday to today, where this downtrend, it's like, you know, way off of it. It's got to move. And it's not that far off of it, actually. $120, not that much on a $15,000 future contract. But that last little 14,450, that cracks. Expect more red. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. If you haven't yet, go check out frameworkfortune.com as it is continuing to be built out. More things on there to look at, check out, tools to use, resources to utilize, all that good stuff. I'll be back here a little bit later on the crypto channel for a crypto update as we are in a little bit of volatile markets, and we'll see what else other crypto projects we hop into. You guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe out there. Till next time.
This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease